This is a Brooklyn-bound 2 train. The next stop is Wall Street.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Welcome back, everyone. This is Not Your Advisor with NYU Grad on Tuesday, March 4th. Let's jump right into the session. What a crazy one at that. We had 126 new highs on the NYSE versus 1,220 new lows. Looking at advanced decliners, we had 28% advancing versus 68% declining. 67% were below the 50-day moving average, and 56% were below their 200-day moving average. Now, I do want to address this nasty reversal in the last 45 minutes. It was just straight up nasty. So to give you some context, the indices like the Qs, the SPY, IWM, the Indu, they were all bouncing after a heavy sell-off this morning. When I say heavy sell-off, I'm talking in the morning I had published on the private chat that, steer clear of buying the dips. Be very careful. Watch out for heavy breath buying first before you even think about going long. I'll share that screenshot with you in the show notes. And at that time, the Dow was down almost 600 points around 10:30, and the SPY was down 1.4%. The NQ was down 1.23. The Russell Futures was down 1.9. NVIDIA was down 1.7. Tesla was down 6.5 at that time. And the reason why I published that was, I'm expecting a bounce, right? The Qs, the SPYs, they were all either piercing through the 200-day, or the SPY was getting close to the 200-day. And then at like 11 something a.m. before lunch, the Dow was down 793 points. The NQ was down 339 points, or 1.6%. The Russell Futures was down 53 points, or 2.5%. NVIDIA was down 2.6%. Tesla was down 7.4%. This was all before the lunch break. Then, after the lunch break, we started to bounce as suspected. And when we're bouncing, I'm watching very closely the intraday breath studies that I've been teaching, and it showed me, A, not to buy the dip, or B, not to close my shorts. So I had 0 trades today. I leaned short. I've been leaning short since last week, and my indicators told me, even though my fingers were shaky too, I'm a human, and I'm like, I need to book at least half my gains here. I just sat on my hands, and I let the intraday breath show me the way, and I had no idea that it was going to sell off like that into the close, but the finishing numbers, despite a rally during lunchtime through about 3 o'clock Eastern New York, the Dow closed down 670 points, or 1.5%. The NASDAQ lost half of its bounce, whatever you want to call it, still down 65 points, or 0.3%. And the S&P closed down 1.2%. Taking a quick look at mega cap land, Tesla led the way on the Mag 7, down 4.4%. Meta was down 2.3%. Amazon down 0.6%. Apple down 0.8%. Microsoft was up marginally, and NVIDIA bounced 1.69%. Alphabet or Google was up 2.3%. Looking at the sector analysis, tech was up 0.08%, so a nothing burger. The big problem here is financials. There's something wrong. Financials are screaming that there is something coming, and it's going to be big to the downside. Financials are.
We can't forget that this is just a small taste of the in-depth analysis that Not Your Advisor provides. They don't just throw numbers at you, they connect the dots, find those hidden trends, and help you understand what's driving the markets.
If you want the full picture, you got to check out the full Not Your Advisor episode.
Don't forget to subscribe to notyouradvisor.com.
And all their premium content. I mean, it's like having a direct line to what's really going on in the market.
It is. It really is. They cut through all the BS and give you the kind of info that you just won't find anywhere else.
Think about this. Investing is all about making decisions that work for you and your goals. You're the one in control.
Not Your Advisor can give you the map, but you choose where you want to go.
And with that empowering thought, we'll sign off. Happy investing.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.